Let us study the relationship between void ratio and porosity. Write down the figure in terms of the phase diagram. Figure A indicates 1 plus E shows that in terms of the void ratio we have taken it as unity, that is 1, and in terms of the porosity, that is 1 minus N. So in the figure A it shows that the total volume is taken as 1 plus E. Similarly, from figure B, if the volume of void is taken equal to N, so the total volume of element is taken as, hence the volume of solids is equal to 1 minus N. From the definition of porosity, from the definition of porosity, we can write it as porosity is equal to volume of voids divided by total volume is taken. Here volume of voids indicates that E and total volume is taken as 1 plus E, considering the first equation, first figure. Okay. From the definition of void ratio, we can write it as E is equal to volume of voids divided by volume of solids, that is N divided by 1 minus N. By considering the figure 2, it is called as a equation 2. So let us combining equation 1 and 2. N is equal to E by 1 plus E is equal to E into 1 minus N. So we can also write it as 1 minus N is equal to 1 by 1 plus E is the relationship between E and N, that is void ratio and porosity, is the relation between E and N. So let us study in the second the relationship between void ratio, specific gravity, water content and degree of saturation. Relation between E, G, W and SR with usual notation. Prove, we can also say it as prove SR is equal to WG. So write down the phase diagram, you all know that. Air, water and the last part is solids. EW, E and 1. The solids is always considered in terms of unity. So figure shows that the soil element in terms of E. Figure soil element in terms of E. EW represents volume of water In terms of the void ratio, we can take it as volume of water is EW. E is equal to volume of voids and volume of solids is taken as unity, that is 1. So degree of saturation is written as degree of saturation is written as SR is equal to VW by VV, that is EW by E. EW is equal to SR into E. You can call it as equation 1. For a fully saturated sample, you all know that EW is equal to E. For a fully saturated sample, EW is equal to E. Now water content that is W is written as weight of water divided by weight of solids, WD or WS. Weight of water is written as EW into gamma W divided by 1 into gamma S. But G is equal to gamma D divided by gamma W. Unit weight of the solids is compared with the unit weight of the water. Or we can also write it as gamma S is equal to G into gamma W. So you can write in terms of the gamma S, you can substitute the value G gamma W. W is equal to EW into gamma W divided by G gamma W, that is gamma W and gamma W get cancelled, EW divided by G. So EW is equal to G into W. Now equating equation 1 and SR into E is equal to G gamma W. For a fully saturated soil, you all know that degree of saturation is 1. If your soil is completely dry, that is SR is equal to 0. So you can also write it as W is equal to W saturation, nothing but completely saturated. E is equal to W saturation into G. This is the relationship between void ratio, degree of saturation, water content and specific gravity. Let us solve the problem. So write down the problem. A soil sample weighs around 16.5 kilonewton per meter cube, has the water content of 28%. The specific gravity of soil particle is 2.7. So determine the dry unit weight, void ratio, porosity and degree of saturation. Let us find out all these values. So write down the solution. You need to find out, by taking the given value, we have to find out dry unit weight of the soil as well as void ratio, porosity and degree of saturation. So write down bulk unit weight of the soil is, they have given in the problem, bulk unit weight of soil is 16.5 kilonewton per meter cube. And they have also given water content. Water content in terms of the percentage is given as 28%, and G is given specific gravity 2.7. The specific gravity of the soil is always in between 2.6 to 2.7. Then only we can consider it as good soil. Dry unit weight is found by using the formula gamma D is equal to gamma divided by 1 plus W. See, if they have given the water content, the formula will be 1 plus W. See, if they have not given any water content, so you can take the total volume of the soil. They have mentioned the water content, so unit weight of the soil can be written as gamma divided by 1 plus W. Substitute the values in the equation. 16.5 divided by 1 plus 0.28, that is 12.89 kilonewton per meter cube. Gamma D is 12.89 kilonewton per meter cube. The unit weight of the soil is always measured in terms of the kilonewton per meter cube. The units are very important one, keep it in mind. Second one, we have to find out the void ratio, that is E equals to G gamma W divided by gamma D minus 1, that is 2.7 into 9.81 divided by gamma D value we already know, 12.89 minus 1. So E is equal to 1.05. This is the value of void ratio. So the void ratio is having no unit. You can keep it just like that. Coming to the third term, that is porosity. You have to find out the porosity, that is measured in terms of N. In terms of the dry unit weight, the porosity can be written as gamma D is equal to G gamma W 1 minus N. You already know the value of G, gamma W and gamma D value. You can easily find out N value, that is porosity. Porosity can be written as 12.89 gamma D value is equal to 2.87 into unit weight of the water is 9.81, then 1 minus N. In terms of the N, 1 minus N is equal to 0.48, N is equal to 0.48 plus 1, N is equal to 0.513. And in terms of the percentage, you can write it as 51.3%. So we can also find out the degree of saturation, that is SR is equal to Wg by E. So water content, no, you know that 0.28 into 2.7 divided by E value is 1.05 into 100, because the degree of saturation is always measured in terms of the percentage. So SR is equal to 72%.